17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
Play on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, receive.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got biker wars. But today's a little different. We're going to be talking about your favorite biker. His motorcycle club was raided over this past weekend, and I got a video to go along with it. So if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think of it. I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch the show. How are you, Lindsay? Hangover Closer. What's going on? Hey, man, they can't help but hate on MCs 100%. That's why I try to show that they're not a gang and they're humans, you know? Tyler, what's going on? And I don't support... I mean, you guys could support whoever you want. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I'm neutral with all of it. Because they're all the same types of people. No matter what club it is, they're all the same types of people. You could take a patch from both clubs that are warring with each other. You could switch the patches and they wouldn't even know the difference. That's how similar of people they are. But I got a video to go along with this one, and we're going to take a look. Hit the like button. Let's get down to business.
To fill 24 hours of programming, here's some bullshit that happened somewhere today.
I guess I really pissed off the police this week. You know, I make a lot of videos talking about the police and all the...
Yeah, it really does depend on where you grow up. The dominant club usually is the one that people gravitate towards, you know? But hey, they're pretty much the same types of people, I think. That's my opinion.
The BS that they do. But this week, they decided to go ahead and raid my clubhouse. No. They didn't just raid it. Like, they tore the walls. They tore the door down. They bent the walls. They knocked every window out of the building to find nothing.
Now, if they do that, say they go and raid a clubhouse, do they have to pay for the damages? Can this club go and sue them for the money to pay for the damages? And why would they bust out all the windows, cause so much damage? Like, what's the reason for all that? It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
Nothing! To get no charges and no arrest. They went in like a training mission, brought in robots and all kinds of shit, just for little old, just for the club that I ride with. Did I piss you guys off that bad? Did I piss you off so bad you had to turn my clubhouse into a training mission and go and destroy the damn thing? Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We'll get it fixed, all right? I hope that all your newbie officers learned something, right? I hope all the new guys got their quals signed and whoever it is that needs their promotion got it. You guys look stupid as shit, though.
And by the way, he doesn't talk like this all the time, just to let you guys know. But anyway, there's a video to go along with it, and it's them actively raiding it. Watch, we're gonna take a look.
Raiding places and not finding anything at all. Peace and love. Your intel shit.
Now that's the damage they did. Oh, they got it all on film. They had cameras. They had people inside it when it happened. Look, they're pushing open the gate. Like they had to push the post over, right? To really damage it. They couldn't just pull the gate open. They had to push the post over. It is. This is America. This is what they do. They might as well drop the bomb on it, right? Here comes their little robot. That's a skid steer. You couldn't get someone to run up there with bolt cutters and go clap and get the lock off. They got to do all this. And then they'll probably send them a bill for gas money, right? Look, here comes the other robot. I don't know what the warrant said. Yeah, you're right. That's the only way they'll learn. You got to sue them. Hey, Maureen, how are you? Now they're like taking practice. Shoot out all the windows, right? See the other robot right there? They got the robot in the building. Repo, what's going on? Smash. Look, what now? What was the reason for them to smash all those windows up on the top? I mean, there's no reason for all that. What was the reason for that? It makes no sense. Repo, what's going on? Anchor Views. Shout out to Popcorn. And make sure you guys go subscribe to Breeze's new YouTube channel. Expansive Human, I think it is. Expansive Human. That's right. They try to scare the public with this type of force against a motorcycle club. They try to scare the public, you know. Shaman, what's going on? Thanks for joining us today. Scuba Steve. No, this is why every police department in America has a lawsuit against it, because the police department's like this. This is a lawsuit, and now the taxpayers are going to pay for that lawsuit. Look what they did to the post. Like, what was the reason for them? Look at the door. They smashed the door in. Like, they couldn't just cut open the lock. They have to mash over the post, right? Crazy. Big things are happening this year. Last thing they want is an independent thought. Can't control outlaws. 100%. They don't want people to think for themselves. It's a very dangerous thing to the government these days. Look at that. They had to smash all these windows up there. You know how much those windows cost, too? They're like $500 a piece, probably more. And now, this is the SWAT team's Facebook page, and it says HCSO SWAT asserted Texas Department of Public Safety with execution of a search warrant near the 5400 block of East Hampton Drive in Harris County. Tactical operations have ended, but investigators and marked units will remain on the scene. Please avoid the area. Of course, they have to post it on their Facebook page.
Okay, I'm going to answer some of the same questions I keep getting over and over and over. I am with the beast out of Texas. Now, the other question I keep getting is, are they going to have to pay for the damages since they raided our place and they didn't find anything? No, that's not how it works. They're not going to have to pay for anything. This is just part of being in a motorcycle club in America. They're doing all they can to deter people from being in motorcycle clubs and trying to shut them down. That's what they're doing. 100%. You know, next it'll be all the other private lodges and all your hunting clubs, okay, if they win with us. If the Constitution doesn't prevail, I don't think it's a coincidence that they did this right here at the end of Biden's term. I really don't. Had they found anything, right? If we were a bunch of terrorists, the way that they paint us to be, then they would, I would be on national news tonight, wouldn't I? I'd be on national news, and they'd be talking about this famous TikToker. He's got over 500,000 followers on TikTok and so many followers on Instagram. His place was raided. His clubhouse was raided, and we found this and that and this and that. It would have been national news.
100%. He's 100% right. They would have blasted them all over the news. Say they found, even if they had a legal gun, they would have lined them all up and said, oh, a cache of weapons found. That's the type of shit they do. They want to scare the public. Interview said, look like we're not free as we thought. A beard and a V-twin, and they can treat you like an animal. 100%.
But they didn't find anything, right? So none of you heard about it. Same time, there really are terror cells in the United States that they're warning us about.
Yeah, and they're not going after them. Having to sue does nothing to cover the costs of repairs now. Like, you still got to fix it, right? So what? They're going to sue to get reimbursed 2 years down the line? It's insane. Open as a social club. Entity for unknown amounts, add protection during the raids. Does it? Does it add protection for the raid? I mean, that's what the mob did, right? They had a bunch of social clubs, and they named them social clubs.
At the same time, there really are people that are planning to do terrible things to Americans.
They're going to start raiding AA meetings and shit, right? They're going to start raiding Narcotics Anonymous meetings and arresting everybody in there. They say they don't surveil Narcotics Anonymous. It's in the bylaws of Narcotics Anonymous. They say it every meeting. They do not surveil this meeting, and they have no affiliation with law enforcement. I guarantee you that there is meetings out there where the cops sit outside and watch people. I guarantee you that's the case. If they want to know who is who, they just go to a meeting. They see all these people. Maybe some of them are in recovery. Maybe some of them aren't. I mean, the club in a whole isn't responsible for everybody in the club, right?
In compounds, even in Texas, and we're the ones that they come and mess with. So was it bad intel, or are they just trying to deter people from being in motorcycle clubs? Either way, this is what you're paying for, guys. You're paying for fascism in America. You're paying for government control with your tax money. And we got to change something. We really do. Hey, peace and love. I'm out.
So them labeling it a gang is a pretty severe blow to the motorcycle community. It's not going to have a good effect on it as a whole, because they're getting the upper hand, and they're trying to take patches away from clubs. They're trying to dismantle the private entity of clubs as a whole. They don't want people to get together and do their own thing. They absolutely can't stand it. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Write your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. We could go over the raid video one more time, and then I want to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments. We got a lot more shows coming up. Let's check it out. And if your favorite biker is listening, I want to invite you on so I can get your perspective on this whole thing. And he's right. You got terrorists in this country, and they're doing this type of shit. And they got people that are like not even supposed to be here. So it's insane. Is that a modified food truck or a short bus? It's a short bus. With a bunch of deputy dipshits in it. Deputy dipshits in the short bus. Yeah, our tax dollars is paying for that little skidster with a fucking big ram on it, and all these robots they're out there playing with. Let's go smash all their windows. For what reason? Like, for real. You guys seen that, right? There's like 6 big ass windows. They have to smash them all. For what reason? Like, what reason? Why'd they have to push that post over? For what reason? So they could fix it? Like, it's just terrible that they do this type of shit. It really is. Meanwhile, they got drug dealers probably right around the corner. Probably right around the corner from where they're at. Drug dealers out there selling drugs. They got illegals all over the place. This is in Texas. Honestly, law enforcement is the biggest gang out there. They really are. They're the most dangerous ones. They're not. They're about policing. They're about going out and finding trouble. They don't just, when there's a problem, go take care of it. They go looking for problems, you know? And that's the problem with police. They're not there to protect and serve. They're there to harass and intimidate. Every time I have an interaction with police, they're all hostile and they seem angry every single time. They're not like calm and like ask you simple questions. They're like really hostile. And then they're like, why are you nervous? Because I don't like you. That's why I'm nervous. I never did. People like Sammy the Bull don't get nervous around cops because he has a badge in his back pocket. People like Sammy the Bull, Dominic Sicali, all of them. That dipshit, this douchebag. They all have badges in their pocket. These two losers. This guy. These guys love the police. You know, the guy that pushed the door in. They all love cops. Ain't that right?
I did this to the door. I did this to the door. I did this to the door. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door.
And he don't go to prison for it, right? No, not today.
I did this to the door. I did this to the door. I pushed the door in.
You ruined it.
Deputy dipshit.
This is Dominic Sicali.
This is Deputy Dominic Sicali. I appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. I want to know what your thoughts are on this situation. What do you think? Do you think the cops are in the right for doing this stupid shit? Or do you think that the MC world is threatened by the police and how they act towards them? It is stupid, man. They just cause millions of dollars in damage. And they just sit there with their badges and their guns. And they're like, piss off, leave us alone. It's exactly how they are. Then they want to harass people. I watched a doc on Sammy Gravano about his ecstasy. Yeah, screw Gravano, screw his son, all of them. They're all dirtbags. I appreciate all you guys. We got a lot more content coming up. Chatting with Staxx. Banditos MC is the most violent motorcycle club in Texas. Red and gold all day. I have a couple Banditos that are going to be coming on the show. I've interviewed ex-Bandito in the past. Jeremy, go check out the interview. And I got more in store for you guys. I hope you guys like this content. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, too fucking bad. Start your own podcast. And remember, don't be a cop.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.